kind of chasing, like seeing that potential realized in like a race setting and stuff. So that's one of them, as well as just like, I think just like loving the grind. Like I think, I think like I actually don't enjoy my breaks from training. Like that's like the hardest part of the year for me. Like I love to train, and like I think that's just with time. I think you just start to just love what that feels like, the endorphins of going after something you love.
Great question.
Thank you for the question. I would say, so yeah, growing up, sorry if you guys have already heard this story. I don't know who's in here or how many times I've told it, but growing up in Boulder, the Boulder is really like the Olympics for us. It was like this huge race, and you think you don't know that much when you're 5 or 6, but I did know that my dad did win this big race, and I would always go, and I usually was in like a costume or with my friends, or just having fun around it. And so growing up, winning the Boulder was always a big goal of mine, something I wanted but never really thought that I could achieve. And then I actually won the Citizens race in 40 years after whenever he won the first one. So I'm happy with that. That was basically, I was like, well, I've done it. And now as a professional, so that was like, that was actually probably my last race before I became like a sponsored professional runner. And so now I'm like, oh, like, yeah, I would love to run. I would love to win the Boulder some year. And yeah, I hear my name a lot, and it's really fun. I got to start the Boulder, like shoot the gun, thank you. And last year, and it was kind of like a life reunion for me. I was like, oh, there was like my boyfriend in kindergarten. And then I was like, oh, there's my prom date. And then I was like, no, there's, like it was just like everyone came through, and I was like, hello, yes. So that was fun. That was a really good experience. But I am kind of like the Denver Nuggets, where I could get smashed by 30 points or I could win by 30 points. Depends on the day. So I could be depressed for a while or really happy. But so yeah, we'll see. But it's fun. It's just I'm like honored to be here, and it's kind of like a surreal experience, kind of getting here.
We're hoping it's a win by 30 points.
Yes, thank you. Me too.
First and foremost, my name's Cole Jared. I'm from San Diego. First, want to applaud y'all. You all pretty much perfect your craft. The question I have for anyone to answer this question, what?
We are on the same team, so
they're both winning by 30.
Yeah. We're both on the Nuggets. Well, no, we're not on the Nuggets. Sorry. Yes, exactly. No, it's an honor. I mean, every once in a while I get to race against her, but usually she's like far ahead, so it's, but yeah, I mean, I've always looked up to her, and I remember at the first time I like saw her, I don't know if you remember this, it was in Pittsburgh half marathon, and that was actually my first pro race, I think, yeah. And I was like, looking around like, has anyone else seen Sarah in this room? And I'm like, oh, I don't know how to act. But yeah, she was always very nice, and it's fun.
All right, let's take one more, John.
Yeah, so Sarah, you've already run 2 marathons this year. So how's your training been, and how are you ready to run?
The question was, you've run 2 marathons this year already. Are you ready for Monday?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, it's been a big year so far. Honestly, just really happy to be healthy, because I had a really long string of injuries from like August 22 to August 2023. So yeah, just wanting to race more really, because during that time, and then after that, it was really like a focus on the trials from there. So I didn't do a ton of racing even up until the trials. So now just wanting to get back to my old ways of getting to get out there more often, and especially doing shorter events, I think really helps your marathon. Like, especially as you get older, it's that speed that's really your limiter. And so I think Ryan, one of his biggest regrets of his career is just not staying close to the shorter distance stuff. So that's something he's been really intentional with me about. And so today, or tomorrow, Monday, will be a good opportunity for that, as well as some more 10Ks in the future. And yeah, I'm excited.
Well, thank you very much. Best of luck on Monday, and all 4 of these athletes, as well as all the athletes, will be available to the media if you have any questions or like to interview them following the conclusion of this event. So thank you very much. Now Rojas.